If you're a day trader, if you're a swing trader, or you're an investor, or looking to get into the stock market, or even the crypto market, listen very carefully to what I'm about to say. I'm going to tell you exactly what the stock market is about to do in the next couple of weeks, and the reason why. Now, a lot of you're probably lost in this market because the data and the news is reporting one thing and the direction is going the opposite direction. Of course, this is a market where you have to do the opposite because everything is factored in. So look, I put out this heads up to the community I have, and I told them these are the prices we should consider paying for these in November. Surely we touched these levels and we skyrocketed. Now, I made a lot of money doing that, just holding these stocks. And I recently just sold, and I actually alerted the community and I told them, prepare to sell. Okay, so this was just yesterday, matter of fact, in the last session on Friday. Okay, so the reason why I'm saying sell everything right now, guys, because we did break out from a bear market, but there are some things you got to understand. The current prices stocks are at are not correlated with what investors are willing to pay for them. So we've seen that most high cap tech stocks reported negative or lowered guidance. So what that tells investors, if the guidance is lowered for the next quarter, of course we're not going to pay these prices that they're currently at. And if that's not enough fundamentally, then let's look at the technicals. Now, if we just look at NASDAQ, matter of fact, is at a perfect level where we could say it's time for it to reverse back down. So the next couple of months, you're going to see a reversal, something like this, to break the trend line, and if it wants, it can go lower and then skyrocket again. Because what's going to happen, guys, as the data comes out positive, reports are coming out somewhat lowered. So the market will push to the upside, but it ends up coming down, which is what happened in this rally right here. The reports were great. The jobs report are great. The Fed's hike came out as expected, and inflation might be coming out as expected. But now, because the jobs are growing, investors are scared. They're saying, well, that means inflation is not going to be changed if the jobs and the economy is doing well. So the overall economy is great. However, the objective of inflation is not being tackled quickly. That's what investors are saying, not me, of course. And on top of that, you've got lowered guidance by these tech stocks. And I'll give you an example of what tech stocks we're talking about. And these are the big stocks, of course. Tesla is at a perfect level of retracement. So you can see here, okay, it's actually right at resistance. This is the resistance, and this is the resistance. So what makes sense is that we come down this way to create more space for more buying pressure. So if you're an investor, wait. If you're a swing trader, wait. Similarly, Amazon. And if we just look at the news itself, we can see Amazon stock hits hardest after tech earnings, despite misses by Alpha and Apple. So this is just Amazon itself. Looking at Apple, it's the same thing. Edges lower after iPhone maker misses earnings or revenue, and they lowered guidance. So all of these stocks are lowering guidance. So lowered guidance means projections for the future are not great. So investors are saying we're not going to pay these prices. So here is what I believe is going to happen, guys. In the next couple of months, if you're a day trader, you need to be aware of that. Of course, you don't just get a drop like this, right? You're going to get something like possibly this, and then a push back up. Now, your job is to identify these levels that are holding support over here, and there is a chance we might slip before pushing up. And this is the fake out that some of us will be anticipating. But we remain, guys. We have broken out from this bearish area. This is the double bottoms right here. So Bitcoin is the same thing. These rallies we had by 20% since the summer, when I alerted the team, you know, this is what it represents right here. This increase in the NASDAQ by 2,000 points or so. And now, potentially we can come down by 1,000 points to touch this area right here, which is the top. And we've seen that before. After a breakout, you get a retracement back down to test the top. So when we're looking at individual stocks, if we're looking to swing trade or invest, you also have to look at the same thing, which is if this stock is broken out from the level, then we have to look to buy it right here. Because as we said, a retracement is down and back up to cover this area and fill this gap, which is 120 for Amazon. Amazon was cut short because of the reports, of course. So in conclusion, if you're a day trader, anticipate further bearish momentum, but be prepared for a trend change eventually, because we are in a bullish market now. I don't want to say bullish, but I want to say a recovering market. And if you're an investor, then you're gonna have to wait for the prices. Make sure you put yourself some prices to purchase at. I believe Amazon will come down to 96 level, this level right here, 95, and then this will cover us for a few weeks, few months, and we can shoot back up again. Tesla, similarly, Tesla is a big gainer, but mark my words, guys, this thing is going to pull back. This is at least 180 to 70 level, even 140, guys. This is the exact number you should be looking at, because as I said, as we retrace back down, it's going to hold a specific level, and it could do a W pattern, which means it could actually touch the bottom one more time before shooting up again. So when we reach these areas over here, that's when you start adding to your swing positions. And if we decide to go lower, you add further to your swing positions. But what ends up happening, you create this gap over here, and this gap, the only way it's going to close is if it reverses back up to fill the gap. Okay, so this is where we are today, guys. For crypto and Bitcoin, it's also the same thing. We're reaching the last leg down. This is the last time, the last chance you guys have to actually start investing is the next couple of weeks, months that are coming up. Just wait for it. Put in the numbers you want to buy at, just like I said here or showed you guys here. Okay, put the numbers, go to your spreadsheet, put the ticker and put the price you want to buy and wait for it, because they will come down, guys. So when you see earning reports coming out and you're looking at a stock, instead of going to the downside, is actually going to the upside because the report is negative, then just think to yourself, why is that? And then you come in and say, well, it's the overall macroeconomics that are influencing it. But eventually, after that positive data fades, the negative comes in, where investors say, well, the report is shit. Let's just sell it. We don't want to buy and we don't want to hold at this level. We're going to sell it and we're going to bring it down to another level. And that's exactly what you're going to see, guys, in the next couple of weeks. So I made a lot of money doing that in the summer. Of course, sold in the last couple of weeks. But also penny stocks are coming out with squeezes. So as the market goes down, retailers' activity shifts towards penny stocks. But if you're a day trader, just be aware of that. And that's what the market is going to do. It's actually going to drop before reversing again. So be prepared for the next couple of weeks. It's selling pressure one more time, but it remains positive because we broke out from this level, which is the bear market. We're no longer in a bear market. Matter of fact, we're in a market that's looking to recover. So investors should feel at ease here, unless a calamity happens, of course. And all this analysis goes out the window. That's me done, guys. Hopefully this video helped. If you want more of these updates, I'll see you guys very soon. Smash that like button and let me know if you want more of these updates. Peace.